Hello Crystal Souls and welcome to this new pick a card. Today we're going to see who will you date? So an in-depth portrait about this one, but also what to expect as future dates together. So I invite you to pick between these three piles. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Take your time, you can meditate on the cards, and then when you're ready, you can find the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. And I also wanted to announce a discount for you guys starting today and during the entire weekend. So you'll have 11/11 off your reading while using the code 1111, as simple as that. So make sure to enjoy it. Are you ready? So let's begin. Let's start pile number 1 and see who will you date and more about this date. So first of all, we have this couple enjoying their time together, cuddling, being covered by these leaves. To me, it's a very peaceful time and also a scenery that's quite creative and beautiful. I get that sense of protection when around your person, feeling safe, feeling cozy. I also love that they match with the clothes. So this could be something you guys will love to do. So wearing the same type of fashion, the same color, or this could be something that you actually love to wear or to do. For example, even your hair color could be the same color. But I do see that you might have some similarities with the way that you appear and the way that you look, but also with your style. And with the leaves, I'm seeing this as growth. So growing in the relationship. This could also talk about after this date, you guys will desire to grow together or to grow that relationship to the next level. So let's see what we have for the other cards. So okay, yes. So I do see that this first date is going to be impactful. You guys will know right away that's the one I want to build with, that's the one I want to date, and you can see this overflowing cup. All right, so it shows this person's interest and love for you is overflowing, and you might feel it during this date. You might feel this person being hooked on you, being very interested, asking a lot of questions, doing things for you, being quite of a gentleman or a gentle lady. But this person wants to give love and is ready to love and to commit to you. So that's beautiful to see for this first date because their intention is to love you. I also see birds, especially they make me think about doves, and they symbolize love, peace, and freedom. So from my perspective, you can be attracting these type of things in the relationship, feeling free, feeling loved, and also feeling this connection with them that brings you that sense of communion. That's what I'm getting from this card. So a lot of love is flowing on this cup. Of course, the cup, and that's a coffee cup or tea cup. I'm not sure. I feel like because that's Alice themed, it might be the tea. But this could be you guys going for a drink together as a first date. And I see here they're cooking. So I feel like, yes, food and drinks are on the table for this date or for this future dates. Of course, we'll see more of them with the other cards. But this is what I see as potential activities or things you guys will love to do for the first date. And I feel like this is gonna be a tasty date, okay? That's what I can see. Something is cooking, something delicious to drink, and perhaps this is skills or things that you love in a person, someone who can bring something to you, serve you in a way that's like, you know, if you have expectations or if you want to get a taste of something, this is going to be served by the person in that aspect. But again, you know, if you love food, if you're a foodie, or if you love to cook, you guys can be a good team to actually cook together, or they might surprise you with something they've been cooking for you, maybe a dessert that they've been buying if they're not a good cook. But I feel like cooking is something that is a plus. Rather, it's something that you do that's a plus for the person, or that could be something they do and love to do, or you guys can collaborate because I see two happy beings, you know, cooking some delicious biscuits, I think, but these are pentacles, of course. So yes, I feel like this is gonna be some activity you guys will love to do. Let's see for this one. And again, we have the two Coca-Cola or sodas. I do believe, you know, going on a date, chilling, talking, eating, drinking something is gonna be the vibe for you. And I believe that's a way to get closer to each other and to, you know, have these conversations and hang out in a way that's like a quality time for the two of you. and not being too stimulated by one activity. That's especially what I can see for this one. And we have, of course, the swimsuit and the hat. So the hat, I always see this as an interest that can be intellectual, or you guys having the same mindset or thinking about the same things, desiring the same things in a relationship. And for the suit, maybe that's actually going to be a date near the beach or going to the swimming pool, or maybe that's for future dates. So maybe not for the first one, but perhaps you guys will love to be going to trips together or even go to places where you're traveling together. It could be something. And for the starfish, I see that you two will stick to each other because when you look at starfish, like they stick to surfaces, right? So that's why when I see this, I always see this as something that sticks. So I feel like this relationship and this first date is what will make the two of you stick to each other, actually. So let's see for the other cards. So for the traits, we have a person that's gonna be warm. We could sense that. A loving person, caring, willing to give. And the thing is, the Ten of Pentacles really shows this aspect of family and communion and having fun, and we are family here. So it's all very connected with the cards and showing you how this person is going to be. What the heck? I'm like, how is this moving? But that was the leaf. It's not a ghost, I promise. I don't live in a haunted house. It's a new house, so makes sense. There's no much history. I mean, the land has history. Fun fact, when I actually did build this house, we did find, because they were digging for the foundations, and we did find I'm not sure how you call it in English, but in French it's un obus, which are the things that they did use at the war with Germans, and so it exploded the house. Apparently, they were a house under my house. So I'm telling, there's no much history, but there is so much history when you think about the land and also the old constructions that we did find underneath. But it's not a haunted house. I would feel it. But anyways, so we do have a person that's warm, that's also very attentive. We could feel, you feel comfortable around the person, you feel their warmth, you feel that they have good intentions, they want to provide to you. We did talk about these traits and qualities. And family oriented, so they can be close to their family or will want to find a person that is themselves, attached to families or just attached to the people that makes them feel good. Okay, so of course healthy family connections is what I see for this one. And they might actually want to, if you are of course on the quest to find, for example, a future husband or future wife, or you want to have a family, then this could be, of course, the next step after you guys will be dating for a long, long time, possibly after marriage even. Okay, so that's what I see for the family oriented card. And warm. And of course, the way they look on the cards, by the way, can be significant. Could be showing you the looks, the style. It could be showing you the seasons as well. So here we have pretty much summer, or maybe not, because they're wearing warm clothes. So maybe winter for this one and autumn, or maybe the end of summer, possibly. Or a chilly day during spring, it could be as well. Oh, and by the way, for the cards, we have summer for this one, and we have autumn for the pentacles. Or this could be a water sign or an earth sign. So, yes, I told you, marriage is on the line. It's something that this person might actually consider or will actually desire to experience with you. Or that's what they're looking for. Like they want to find the one they can actually see a future with, to have kids, to get married. And the Ten of Pentacles shows this direction. So from my perspective, you can find that this person has all the qualities, all the values you've been looking for, all the things that actually make sense to you when it comes to building love and experiencing love with somebody. This camera is not straight. I'm not sure if this is a better angle, but we're gonna work with it. So we have a past life lover and proposal. So maybe that's why you might feel the attraction that you feel towards this person. Possibly during the first date, you're going to have this connection where you feel safe, where you feel, I kind of know the person, or you have this sense of familiarity with them. And this could be because you did have other lifetimes together. And perhaps this era can talk to you, or if you've been, for example, attracted by these type of clothes or any type of era that speaks to you louder. Of course, if you're an old soul, you've been traveling to different times and eras, so it's gonna be difficult for you to possibly just focus on one style, but this could be one of them. And so we have the proposal. I do think you guys will be vibing so much, but also having this complicity that's so strong, you will know that's the one I can marry. You will know and see that everything is just aligning with the vision that you had about the future spouse you've been looking for, or the future dad or mom you've been looking for. So for these, you are enough to me, and I know you're obsessed with me. Okay, well, I feel like the two of you just understand each other, and you and the person will see there is interest, there is attraction, and you guys are just obsessed with each other, and you are enough to me. Maybe that's something you needed to hear from a partner, that you are enough, that everything about you is in more than enough, and you are providing enough as well. Let's continue with places, I think. Yes, places. So we have the grocery store and I feel like it's a flower shop. So we have the com sign. We have five, I think. I don't know. 5 or 6 o'clock on the door, and on this one it's come. I feel like yeah, it's telling you come here, come here. Let's go. Let's start to hang out. So for the flowers, this could be a symbolism. It's funny because we have the drink again on this one showing up. So I feel like, yes, going for a drink is possibly going to be the first date. And for the flowers, they could come and offer you flowers. I'm not sure for the first date, but this could be for future dates. So flowers and drinks. You're gonna be provided these. Let's see now some physical traits. So brown hair, kawaii or Asian fashion, and colorful hair. So if not brown, it will be colorful, or maybe both. Why not? And I love that we have pink hair and like blue hair for this one. So maybe these type of colors is something to expect. So Asian fashion, colorful hair, and brown hair. This one is taking a picture. So perhaps taking pictures or creating content or working with a camera or in front of the camera could be connected to what this person does. I kind of see an entrepreneur for the men. Maybe something related to fashion is something that they do as well. Grocery store could be something significant. Flowers as well. Drinks, cooking could be something significant. With the hair, maybe that's something related to, what's the word I'm looking for? Related to hairdressers. All right, so this could be a plus. I don't know where to put the cards because I don't know, it's just not matching. So let us continue with the grid, and then we have more techniques to come. I mean, I might possibly just pick the Oracle book because the reading is starting to be long already. So let's see for the hints. All right. Oh, I forgot to ask you if you wanted to ask a question, but let's skip that. So we have C, D, L, M, G, H, and that's about it for the letters. So they can be connected to the person. For example, this could be initials from the person, from a place. Maybe you can see a word appearing. CD could be the music. What else do we have? That's all that really comes to me. For the numbers, we have 0 and 1, and we had number 1 here. So 0 to me is a reset, and it also connects to protection. So I always see this as a circle of protection, but also I see this as our group, our circle. So maybe family can be connected to that circle. It could be somebody in your circle, so as a friend, as a colleague, somebody maybe around. And for number one, I'm seeing this as a new beginning. So this is a new, fresh, starting relationship you are actually welcoming with this person. And number 10 here connects to completion. So I do feel this connects to the idea of you guys completing each other or understanding each other so much that it feels like you complete each other. So let's see with my Oracle book available on Amazon. I will link everything down below. Same for the reading. And like I said before, you do have 11/11 off. And speaking of signs, so yes, 11/11 off your reading with 11/11 as a code, and here we have 222. So yes, I feel like this is pretty much showing you a soulmate is stepping into your life. We did see past life connections, so I do believe this person is indeed solely connected to you. There's possibly a soul contract and some destiny to fulfill, so this is indeed confirming what we saw, which is very beautiful. So this is your reading, guys. Make sure to write down below one thing you would love to find in a soulmate. Let's do that. So write it down so you can manifest and claim this energy in the comments with the collective. Take good care of you. Subscribe if you're new, of course. Check my other readings, and I will see you on my next one. Let's go pile number 2 and see hints about who will you date and about the date you can expect with them. So we have a picnic going on here, looking at the scenery. We have a kiss on the cheek. We also have the hat, and the hat to me represents a mind-to-mind connection, or you guys having amazing conversations and not being able to stop talking. But also I see that you guys will enjoy just the peace and the scenery during this date. Like, you don't need to talk, but just being present with the other person will feel amazing. But also expect a lot of amazing conversations you will have during this date. You guys can love to be connected to nature or going to places where you feel like you're just the two of you that only exist in the moment. So for the other cards, we have the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so this is announcing that this date is gonna turn into a true loving relationship. So I do believe this date is gonna be exactly what you did expect, or even beyond, what you did expect. We have the Queen here, so potentially this could be you or the person, but I do see that the two of you will feel like a queen or like a king around the other person. And this tells me you're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel noticed, seen, valued, and respected by the person during this date. So it's going to be a very good feeling, right? So when you feel this way, when you are with somebody, it tells you that's the person I can see investing in, and I can see myself, feeling good with. And we have the Lovers. So I mean, this reading is just showing you that love is in the air. Everything that you have been, meant to be experiencing in love is going to be with this specific date, with this specific person. And so the Lovers is a destiny card as well. So from my perspective, it shows me you will be attracting somebody you are meant to be with. And if you look at the gingerbread, we have one with a lady and one with a man. So of course, if you're not attracted, and if you are a girl attracted towards girls, just take what resonate. But I'm seeing that this could be the potential thing, because she's eating out of these two, like she's holding one and eating one. So perhaps it's something like this. Maybe a tasty love as well is something to expect. Of course, we have the snake, because the Lovers tend to be inspired by Adam and Eve. So this could be why this one is showing up. Now the snake represents fertility. So this could be how it leads. Where it leads if you do want to conceive, if you want to have a kid, or it could be related to health as well. So perhaps it's a sign that this is going to be a healthy relationship with a lover you see a future with and that you'll feel intensely connected to. If you look at the heart, you can see not black, red and white. So perhaps it's connected to you two as if you were each other's half, right? And that makes the connection, and it makes her as a queen. Maybe that's the way you'll be treated, the way you'll be seen, the way you will receive their love, that will make you feel complete. That's what I see here. So, yes, I do believe you are attracting your other half. Congratulations! I feel like you've been looking for maybe this reading as like, oh, this is gonna be a fun reading, but I feel this is really directing you towards somebody that's significant for your soul. There is a destiny, there is love, and true love, and also I feel like you're directed towards this person for a reason, because there is empowerment, because there is a leveling up with this person too. So for this next card, she is dreaming on this one. Perhaps this is telling you this date, this person you will be dating is actually the one you've been dreaming about for a long, long time, or dreaming to be dating. So any ideal that you have, any type of perception that you have about my man, my girl, my queen, my king, it's going to be delivered to you. All right. So that's what I see. Like you might be dreaming or maybe daydreaming even about maybe a future date, a future person, traits, qualities, a treatment. This is all you manifest. Okay. Also, you can be receiving signs in dreams. So if you haven't been connecting to anybody lately, you're not talking to anybody, nobody's in your life, and you've been dreaming of a certain person, maybe a certain place or certain activities to do, these dreams can be announcing what is next for you. With the sunglasses and the, what is it called? I don't remember for some reason. Spyglass? I'm not sure about this. But anyways, I feel like this is going to show you the horizon, show you the future, and you might have glimpses of it. Also, when I see sunglasses, especially because these ones are shaped with hearts, I do see that this could be love at first sight for the two of you or one of you. And there could be a vision that you might have, or like a, again, like a daydream you might picture that will then happen with this person. And she's dreaming of going to the swimming pool. So maybe the swimming pool could be a thing. We also saw she was eating something. So perhaps the first date or the future dates will be going to the beach. We could see that, going to the swimming pool, and or going to a restaurant, or maybe cooking something together. It could be a thing as well. And an activity that makes you feel good about yourself. Or perhaps this is telling you, when going to that date, make sure to look your very best. Look like a queen, look like a king. Make sure to put effort in the way that you present yourself. All right? So let's see some traits about them. So independent and loving. So these are traits about the person that you'll be attracting. So yes, they'll be independent yet connected to you. And you could see you guys bond and you can see love. We have a kiss here. But again, I feel like this person might have different projects or things they want to, fulfill with their career that will maybe ask you to leave them independent sometimes, or leave them space to do that, to follow their goals and dreams. And with the loving card, this is telling you, look, even though this person might be busy or you can be busy yourself, then it's an opportunity for you guys to level up and to work on projects and dreams that matter to you, and you'll still receive love, you'll still be provided the best. And that connects perfectly. I mean, with the lovers, loving. So, yes, this is fitting. Let's see for these cards: reunion and seduction. Perfect. So, you are reunited. And I feel this is going to be on a soul level for the majority of you, because you were meant to be, because there is a destiny for the two of you. And this seduction is going to be quite open. Like, you're going to feel comfortable to flirt with the person, to seduce the person, to show sides of you that maybe you did not do with somebody. But this seductive game, or maybe that's about receiving it. Like, there is openness with receiving and doing it as well. And we have a rose here. So perhaps they can buy you a rose, maybe buy you food, or treat you with something delicious, or treat you with something that they see as valuable for you, because you've been talking about your taste and things that you like, or things that you've been willing to get. So for the other cards, let's see messages, what they have to say to you. Okay, I beg you to please me. I mean, we had seduction and we talked about the openness, so I guess it's also the next step, right? My soul always knew it was you. Makes sense. And is it all just in my head? No, it is not. It is real. It is real. It's happening. You guys are feeling this together. And there is this craving and desire, of course. Like, I beg you to please me. So there is this attraction that, of course, will also be, this type of attraction. I'm not gonna say it because that's YouTube, but you understood me. We are telepathically communicating right now. Not too much, okay, not too much visuals, but you get the point. And is it all just in my head? So there could be a lot of questioning, maybe in the processing or in the beginning of the relationship, because it's like, oh, it's too good to be true, or is it just in my head? Like, I just feel something deeper. Like, what is happening? And yeah, so you might ask themselves, is it just me feeling this way, or do you feel the same connection as I do? So now let's see places. So we can see places for future dates or anything symbolic. So we have the house. So they could be visiting you at your own place. L.Y. Road. Lee or Lee's, I'm not sure, you. We have a clock, we have a radio, we have a TV on this one. So this could be significant. For example, Netflix and chill with the TV, listening to music during the date, maybe setting a date at a specific time as well could be a thing. Or maybe that's telling you the right timing will be necessary. And we have 2 clocks showing up. Hopefully you can see it. So right there and right there. On the house building, whatever that is. I think it's a cake shop because we have the cake sign right there. And it's very natural as the decor as well. So if you do go to places like that, I feel like you'll go to places that look cozy. So cozy restaurant, a cozy cake place where you can get a drink as well. Like, that's really the vibe you guys might be looking for. Something that is not too crowded and also chill. And that's why we could see nature a lot on these cards as well. I mean, we can see like a garden here. We have the swimming pool. We have the beach. Here they're on the water. So I don't know. Like, I feel like this is going to be places, I mean, these will be places that you'll appreciate. So for the physical traits, we have fair skin, chubby, and active wear. So of course, the way they look on all the cards can be significant with the way they look, also with the style, their face, anything like this could be significant. So active wear, chubby, and we have fair skin for this one. So let us continue with the grid. So with the grid, we're going to see signs about the numbers, letters, zodiac signs or seasons, and we have yes, no, unknown, and maybe. So if you do have a question, you can ask this one. We're going to see the answer, possibly, because it depends if it falls on it or not. So before I move on, I want to address these. So the Lovers card is associated with Gemini. So this could be a Gemini that you attract, or Gemini season could be the season. And then we have the Wands. So the Wands connect to spring or fire signs. So I'll place it in the middle actually. Let's see. So ask your question if you want. You can pause the video if you need more time. Alright, we're not getting an answer. I'm sorry. But maybe we can get an answer afterwards because we do have the Oracle book coming after. I might choose the stickers for this group because on the first group it was a long reading. I did skip this part, but for you I might add some. So for the numbers, so we had number 6, which connects to love, and we had the Lovers card, so it's perfect. It's fitting. So we have number 2 for this one, which connects to togetherness. Number 5 connects to creation, 6 again, and 7. So this 7 connects to destiny and luck. So I feel like, yes, it's pretty much what we could see. You're going to be lucky and destiny is going to be fulfilled. There is love, there is creation, there is togetherness indeed. So for the letters, we have A, E, N, O, Q, X, and Y. Yeah, okay, Q again. But so these letters can be connected to a name. It could be connected to a place as well. Maybe you can see initials from these. For the signs, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and Libra. So, like I said, they could be related to the seasons or the sign of your person. So, let us pick some stickers and then we'll conclude the reading with the Oracle book. Okay, so let's see what we have. Ooh, stand up, and we have the mic. So it could be something they love to do. They could be very confident, or they could be very funny as well. They could be doing something related to this type of work. System error, and we have the computer. Perhaps this one connects to you guys having an online connection or starting to talk online through a screen. And for this, you can see again like a couple feeling good together. You can see the head placed on the shoulders. And I can see, I don't know, like there could be some, not anger, but I'm seeing this as frustration. Like something that might be, or that might for them be frustrating. What is this? Bap? Bap. Isn't it meal in Korean? I think it is, but or maybe eating, I'm not sure. And don't be afraid. Okay, maybe that's a sign, and we have a sign actually showing up on this one. So that's a sign, like don't be afraid, welcome the person, go for a meal, grab a bite together, this could be. And I feel, yes, perhaps if you're shy in the beginning, talking online could be a way to actually feel more comfortable. And we have a man holding a cat, so they could have a cat. It could be a cat person, or might be somebody who is a bit more introverted. So let's see with the Oracle book, any type of guidance for you. And this one is available down below, down below on Amazon. And of course, if you do want to get a reading with me, like I said, you have 11/11 off with the code 11/11. What the? I'm telling you, on like even on pile number 1, I was mind blown. But again, anytime I'm saying that, it's like, ooh, divine. Okay, so wishes fulfilled, divine union, and manifestation. That's a sign. So if you've been willing a reading as well, this could be a sign for you. But look at this, wishes being fulfilled, divine union, and you're manifesting this beautiful, loving relationship. So I invite you to write down one trait about the one you want to find. So for example, picture your soulmate and ask yourself, what is one trait I'm looking for in this soulmate? So write it down below in the comments so you can manifest it with a collective in the comments. If you're new, of course, join the family and subscribe, and I will see you on my next ones. Bye-bye. Let's go parliamentary and see hints about your future date and also who will you date. So we can see there's already tension in the air, seduction starting between these two, this wink from the man, and you can see the lady a little bit shy, hiding there. So I'm not sure, but this might be the feeling or the vibe when you guys will hang out, or perhaps that's what you feel connecting to this person, if you do know the person, or if you are bonding with somebody. We have books appearing on this illustration, so maybe that connects to this intellectual attraction you might have. Maybe you guys studying together, if you are studying. Maybe that's about you being attracted by this person because they have knowledge about what you like. I also see this as a way that you guys will love to know everything about each other's stories, every chapters of their life, anything that make them who they are. This is what they're really interested about, and also what you might be interested in and attracted towards. We have a cat as well appearing on the illustration, and this one is playing with a pen that this man is holding. So maybe that's the playfulness this person has. I do see that this person is like fully hooked. I mean, the two of you are hooked, but this person is hooked and also playing that game of seduction with you. So it's gonna be quite transparent that this person wants you and is truly hooked and interested about you. As for the cat, I'm always seeing this as protection and as the introverted side, although I'm not seeing this person being too introverted, so maybe that's about the girl because she looks a little bit more shy. So if it resonates with you, then this might be your extroverted side that they might like, and perhaps that's something they find attractive because you might actually appear shy when they're starting to seduce you. Yes. I also see a lot of flowers, so this could be something they offer you during this date. So let's see. We have Temperance and Seven of Pentacles. So Temperance, I'm seeing this as you guys taking your time. Although the seductive game is already pretty crazy on this one, I also believe you guys will love to take your time to also build tension between the two of you and find that balance in the relationship. I also see we have the infinity sign appearing here, that this could be a person that is indeed solely connected to you, or you guys are meant to be together, and you can see having a drink. So I mean, that's from Alice in Wonderland, drinking tea. This one connects to the how is it called in English? I'm not sure, but in French it's le chapelier. So the one who has hats, pretty much. But anyway, so you might have the word. I'm not finding it. And here I love that we have the card painting the pentacles in white. It's like, what? So I don't know, it's funny. And so I feel this one connects to the investment you'll make in the relationship. Like you'll see this person as the best investment to make when it comes to love and dating. And we have number 7, so that's a lucky number. And number 7 connects to a soul bond as well, destiny. But I feel like this is going to be like hitting the jackpot for you, like 777, being offered this opportunity to date somebody. I also believe you might be attracting a person that's very popular because they look very charismatic and very beautiful. So I feel like this is the same for you. You might be very popular, you might have options, but this person, you're hooked on them and they're hooked on you. And this is possibly why like things seem like upside down a little bit, but you share the same cup. Because if you look at the cups here, you can see this one is upside down, right? But you can see this flow. I mean the I'm not sure. I feel like this is gonna be tea. The tea dripping from cup to cup, and maybe that's a sign to like sharing the same drink. I don't know, but I feel like this is going to be sharing love together as a symbolism. So for this card, okay, so maybe that's somebody that lives afar, or you guys might have plans to go on trips together or go on weekends to different places. I also see pictures, photographs, especially Polaroids. So maybe that's something you guys will love to do, taking pictures with old cameras or cameras that gives you this instant picture instead of taking pictures with your phone. But if you don't have any, then just taking pictures with your phone might be something to do. But you will love to go on trips, or we'll talk about different places to visit, or places that you did like to go to, cultures that you love, things like that will be something that animates the two of you. But I feel like maybe for some of you it might not be a person who is close to you physically, but somebody you love to travel to or drive to if not too far. Maybe from a different culture, or they might have different origins as well. So for the traits, let's see what we have. That makes sense with what we saw, like traveling. We have adventurous. So if you are from the distance, if you are not physically together, like closely, you guys, I don't see that this distance is going to be something that stops them, because they are adventurous and they love to travel and to move. And we have a good listener as well. We could see that this person, you two, will be attentive to each other and will love to share about your stories. So it makes sense that the two of you will be good listeners and will want to make the person feel heard and feel like what they say matter. Like that's what I'm getting for these cards. Let's see for the other ones. Yes, it makes sense if there is distance, that you guys did meet on the dating app or online. So yes, this could be happening. You guys can be meeting through the phone. This could be why we can see the world, the planet, because you are connected through the internet, or you will be starting to, of course, if that resonates with you, and if you feel like, okay, that could be a possibility, and I'm open for that. So we have an intellectual attraction. We could see that with the books. I do believe, and you can see the library again. You guys can be bookworms. You guys can love to read a lot, or will actually love to exchange about the things you've been learning about, the stories you've been reading, the books you've been learning from. That's what I see. But again, if you are studying, this could be actually very connected to what we can see here. You might have a person in your school that you are attracted to, and if not, somebody near you. This could be somebody that is still studying and maybe abroad. Let's see for these cards. And of course, like, these things can be about you or about them. Okay, so take what resonate with you or them, or this could be about you too, as well. Sometimes we tend to attract what we are and also what we do. So sometimes, like, oh, I'm seeing myself in the reading, but we do attract our mirrors sometimes. So for the messages, let me get a taste, and those lips is all I desire. So they want to eat you pretty much. We do have a kiss, we do have, physical contacts on these two. We have a dessert on the table. Of course, they can be related to future dates. For example, studying together, could be reading together, listening to each other's story, traveling, could see going for a drink. I see presents as well, like kind of like this is a Christmas tree and we have the box with a present. So they could be quite generous and willing to gift you things. We could see a trip again on this card, dating up. So perhaps this date will be planned online, or you guys might call each other or DM each other through the phone. I feel like this could be something you guys will plan to do. Let's see now, places. So more of them. So we have the watch, stop, shop, not stop. Maybe the watch connects to rather the timing or planning on a date at a specific time. And then we have the hamburger. So maybe going to, it could be a treat, for example. Like, I'm not saying this as like, oh, this is gonna be your restaurant. Perhaps for some of you. But if not, this could be going for a drink or just getting a drink at McDonald's or wherever you go. So this could be a fast food option you'll get during the date. And we have a specific time or specific timing when this person will appear in your life as well. So let's see for the traits, physical traits. And of course, the way they look on all the cards can be significant. So muscular, we have light blue eyes, and formal style for these cards. So they could be wearing this type of style, maybe something active wear or something formal. I kind of see something also very sharp looking, very elegant, maybe with black hair, because I can see that as a recurrent, image of the men especially. For the girl, it's different. Like, we have brown hair, we have blonde, and dark black possibly. Now, we do have for the men here, I'm not sure if this is red hair or if this is like a brown highlighted by the sun for this illustration, of course. So for the traits, light blue eyes, formal style, and muscular. So very active. Maybe you guys will go for an active date as well. Maybe doing some boxing, or it could be hiking together. Anything that, of course, you like to do. Like, don't force yourself if you don't like these things. But this could be an option or something they might tell you, hey, what if we just do that? And if you love to travel, and if they are very adventurous, they might love to be active during these trips as well. Just so you know. Let us continue with the grid. So we had 7 here, and we have 14. So 14, I'm seeing this as 1 and 4. So number 1, a new beginning. Number 4, stability. Number 7, we talked about the jackpot, luck, and destiny. So let's see, because we're going to have more signs with the numbers, with the letters, with the signs, zodiac signs, or the seasons. Oh, by the way, for the seasons, is Temperance, I think it is Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. So Sagittarius, season, or the sign. As for the Pentacles, this is autumn, or this could be an earth sign. If you want, you can think of a question. We're going to have an answer with yes, no, maybe, and unknown. Let's see. So it's unknown for the answer. For the numbers, we have number 2, which talks about togetherness, coming together. We have number 8 and number 9 for this one. So 8, infinity sign. you know what it means. Also, number 9 connects to perfection, so you can find your ideal during this date, or this could be connected to you guys being a perfect match. As for the letters, we have F, G, K, and that's about it. So they can be connected to a name, they could be connected to a place as well. For the signs, we have a lot of them for this one. So we have Aries, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Libra. What is this one? Capricorn and Aquarius. So could be seasons or it could be related to the zodiac sign of the person. So let us continue with the stickers, and then we have the oracle book, so we can get some guidance for you. So anything about the state or about the person. I'm seeing a dreamer with the clouds, the cloud. And I do see this as somebody who is quite imaginative as well. We have the leaf, so I'm seeing growth and protection. With the person, be a nice human. Maybe that's how they're going to be with you. Being a nice human. I see romance and possibly somebody who is quite romantic as well. Maybe buying you flowers or offering you flowers during the date. I see closeness. You can see this person placing their head on the shoulder. And the cat, it's funny because these two popped in group number 2, so they can be connected as well. So the cat, again, I'm saying this and I talked about this as protection and somebody who could be introverted. So let's see next with the oracle book, so any type of guidance. And if you guys want, you can get 11 off my readings. And also, if you guys want to get my oracle book, everything is going to be linked down below. This one is available on Amazon. You can even type my name and just find it easily, but linked down below. So, you deserve better, sick for it. So if you've been connecting to a person, or if you just broke up with somebody, then this is telling you, yes, you deserve better. Now it's time to sick for it, okay? So, and I feel this is going to be what you'll be offered with this person. And we saw amazing traits, amazing qualities, someone who is hooked on you, who desires you. There is this attraction, this desire to be together. So this is all that you'll get. Now, I want you to write down one trait you do want to manifest in this lover that you're attracting. Write it down below in the comments so we can manifest it collectively. If you're new here, join the family and subscribe, of course. You can check my other readings appearing on the screen, and I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye.